Look, I know the neighborhood doesn't look like much, but plenty of people moving out here to Brooklyn. Writers, painters, filmmakers, rock and roll musicians. I mean, it's just a matter of time before this neighborhood becomes the art capital of the world. New York, Soho, that's all in the past. I mean, an art capital needs to be a place where people can afford to live. Who can afford to live in New York City? Look at Paris in the 20s. You think Hemingway lived in a 6-room duplex on the Champs-Élysées? No. He lived in squalor. I mean, it's just a matter of time before they start opening up cafes all along the BQE. All right, fine. Fine, walk away, see what I care. You're gonna be missing out, man. You're walking away from the center of late 20th century art. The city of light. Paris and Brooklyn.
He who does his own work well will find that his first lesson is to know what he is and that which is proper to himself. And he who understands himself will never mistake another man's work for his own, but will recognize the value of his work as being the appropriate outcome of his temperament and his needs. He will refuse superfluous employments and reject all unprofitable thoughts and propositions.
Love is a form of knowledge.
I know that.
To know we can die is to be dead already!
Marcus Aurelius, Thomas Hardy, Elvis Costello, Peter Kropotkin, Thomas Jefferson, Robert Bresson, St. Francis of Assisi, Martin Luther King, Sacco and Vanzetti.
Yes, yes, yes. You can go on forever, but what does it mean? If you can't understand what someone is saying, has anything been expressed or conveyed?
When two images or sounds are juxtaposed in a relationship that is not concrete or logical, in terms of conventional perception, conventional perception becomes either obsolete or is obliged to reassess its intentions. Why does it look? What does it want to see? Does it ask to see only what reaffirms its own existence?
Meaning is differential.
Greenwich Village large studio, 4-floor walk-up, separate bathroom and hot plate, $900 per month. Chelsea 1-bedroom, large windows, eat-in kitchen, nice lobby, $1,050 per month. Fashionable Soho loft, near all subway trains, asking $400,000.
Honey! Ingrid, what are you doing back in town so soon?
Bob, who are those people in my apartment?
I sublet it.
You sublet my apartment?
Just short term. I was gonna split the money with you, I promise.
Who are they?
You know, they're like us.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Broke.
You mean they're like you? I'm not broke. Espresso, please.
Ingrid, marry me. Be my wife.
Where do they come from? What are they like?
Young, middle class, college educated, unskilled.
Well, we've got to get them out of there.
But how?
You could talk to them.
What am I gonna say?
I don't know. But you gotta find them somewhere else to live.
You're gonna have to move out, Bill.
She's locked herself in the bathroom.
What do you mean, for good?
She says until I quit my job.
Self-contempt is a serpent that gnaws in one's breast, sucking out the heart's lifeblood. We must love our work, or our labor will devour us whole. Or our labor will devour us whole.
What do you do?
Guess I just wait for her to come out.
No, I mean, what do you do for a living?
I go to work.
What kind of work?
Work I don't like.
Why do you do it then?
I gotta pay the rent.
What do you want to do?
I wanna write songs. Love songs. Really beautiful, timeless love songs. But I can't sing and I don't know music.
You see? What did I tell you? This is where it happens. This is where the artists live.
Yeah, but he's not an artist, he said so himself.
But he wants to be.
But it doesn't make him one, you are what you do.
No, you do what you can't avoid. You are whatever you can get away with.
You do what you need to survive, and then you are what you become.
Come on, Ingrid, marry me.
So what do you think you are, then?
I'm a writer.
No, you're not. You're a low-rent real estate agent, and you're bad at your job.
I'm bad at my job on purpose. If I was any better at it, I might become what I do for a living.
I'm only a waitress on the outside.
So he comes up to me and asks if the boss is in. So I say, who should I say who's here to see him? So he says his spiritual advisor. So I give him the once over and ask him if he has any identification. And he says, don't I look like a spiritual advisor? And I say, yeah, but rules are rules. I have to follow instructions. And then he says, blind obedience is no way to achieve grace.
You should have hit him.
Well, my job was on the line.
Look at Paris in the 20s. You think Henry Miller lived in a luxury condo on the Boulevard Saint-Germain? No. He was broken and shaven, like me. Henry Miller was born in Williamsburg. If he was alive today, he'd be living right here in Brooklyn, in Williamsburg in particular.
Une vie ressemble à ses propres habitants.
What? Young, middle class, college educated, broke.
Young, middle class, white. College educated, unskilled, broke.
Young, middle class, white, college educated, unskilled, broke, drunk.
That's it.
Yeah, I think we got it now.
The jackpot is building, it's close to 12 million. The lines are long as can be. I'll spend my time, put my cash on the line. Oh Lord, please let it be me. Oh, please let my numbers all come out this one time. I've got a feeling they're right. Quit my job, take a vacation of 64 nations. Let me win lotto tonight. 6 years I've played and I ain't won $1. My wife, she could holler. My kids hate my guts. I lost all our savings, heard rantings and ravings. My friends say they all think I'm nuts. Oh, please let my numbers all come out this one time. I've got a feeling they're right. Quit my job, take a vacation of 64 nations. Let me win lotto tonight. Please don't you laugh, but I've got me this system. It's guaranteed, sure it'll work. I read in the back of the Weekly World News, if you can't win with this, you're a jerk. Oh, please let my numbers all come out this one time. I've got a feeling they're right. Quit my job, take a vacation of 64 nations. Let me win lotto tonight. Oh, please let my numbers all come out this one time. I've got a feeling they're right. Quit my job, take a vacation of 64 nations. Let me win lotto tonight. Let me win lotto, please. Let me win lotto, please. Let me win lotto tonight.
The need to make sense of something.
The need to make sense of something.
Something you're not sure about yourself.
Something you're not sure about yourself.
The need to express this sense.
The need to express this sense.
Of things to someone else.
Of things to someone else.
And to work things out as you relate them.
And to work things out as you relate them.
These images.
These images.
These sounds.
These sounds.
These words and gestures can be considered.
These words and gestures can be considered.
What your life.
What your life.
In the final analysis.
In the final analysis.
Is worth.
Is worth.
I quit my job.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
To know we can die is to be dead already. I read that in a book somewhere. Meaning is differential. I heard that in a course I took at college. Love is a form of knowledge. I copied that out of my notebook. I can't remember where I found it, but I believe it.
He who does his own work well will find that his first lesson is to know what he is and that which is proper to himself. There's a bright new renovated loft in Soho for $400,000.
Is it close to the subways?
Yes, but they've been closed by the Board of Health.
We live on the streets.
Look, don't panic.
To know we can die is to be dead already.
I know that.
I know you know that.
I told you that.
Love is a form of knowledge.
We can't eat poetry.
How will we live?
We'll get jobs.
Yes, we'll get jobs and be happy.
No, we'll get jobs and pay the rent. We'll get credit cards and be happy.
Why do we struggle?
Because we want things.
What do we want?
Listen, Bill, I want you to take my apartment.
Really?
I do. I want you to move right in. It's a nice place. Rent stabilized and well maintained. I want you to take it, enjoy it. I want that. Because you're beautiful. I love you guys.
Gee, Bob.
Bob, where are you gonna live?
I'm gonna move in here with Ingrid because she's beautiful too. I love Ingrid.
Bob, you got that 20 bucks you owe me?
I love you, Mark.
Love is a form of knowledge.
I've got to call my mother.
I'm broke.
You're not alone.